shot. Good board.
Ooh.
Oh, that was me. That's my fault.
Good block. Okay, 13-14. Let's go. Gotta get a stop here. We got a good one, Shake. I know when you're quiet, you're locked in.
Oh, yeah.
Stay with him. Good D, good D. Stay with me.
On the floor for the Disney at top.
Greetings up. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got Ewing. Jamal Murray is out there with the waiter. Then it's Thompson. And it's Mendez at center, locking down the middle. And for Toronto, big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Endor in at the 1 spot. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Barnes kicks to Endor. Drops in the tray.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Here's the waiter. Pass to Thompson. Ewing for 3. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And it's Endor missing.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And Pirtle pulls it down. Here's Anunoby, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And yes, it's good. The Pistons have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. The waiter passes to Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they can't be happy they fouled Murray there in the ag. Jamal is lights out at the line.
So he gets them both. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Now here's Barnes. He had 27 points last game. Siakam misses.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
The waiter passes to Ewing. Here's the waiter. The tray. Ewing outside. The Pistons rebound. Outside for Murray. Shoots the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much. So I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
Now the pass to Thompson. Yep, it counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Endor. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And there's the foul. It's on the way. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Siakam. No one near him. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. The waiter passes to Thompson. Good on the 13-footer. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. he does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Barnes finds Anunoby from the arc, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
The waiter passes to Ewing, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
For three.
Ewing's got 8. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Endor. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by the Pistons.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The waiter passes to Ewing. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. The waiter inside. It's intercepted. Shoots from 12. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And it's Endor missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
But it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
The Pistons have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Raptors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Thompson outside. Pass to the waiter. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. The shot by Thompson, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors, trailing by 5. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. The waiter passes to Ewing. Fires from the wing. And it falls over the rim and in. Ewing's got 10 points.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Here's Endor. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start. Detroit leading by 5 to the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Toronto shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Here's Endor, and Thompson sends it back. Down low, here's Mendez, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Endor. He's got 6. Shoots from the baseline. Murray with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's the waiter. To the middle. Here's Mendez. And he lays it straight in. And it's an... .point Piston lead.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, a chance to check out stats for him. And Toronto has possession. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, not a fan of moral victories, but that game in a lot of ways was a confidence booster for them because they really didn't have it that night and yet still had a chance.
It's a testament to their character. They never gave up and fought their way back into it. They have to be happy with that at least.
Good on the second free throw. Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matches? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
And so here's Toronto after the basket by Detroit. And the shot is good.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Out to the right wing. Sasser. That 3 off the mark.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Malachi Flynn with your 6.
Detroit leading by 8. Here's the waiter. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Jeffries the pass to Bates. Here's the waiter. Clock at 6. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here's Dick. Bates grabs the miss. Detroit has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. The waiter passes to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here's Siakam. Still scoreless. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. In the third spot, the Pistons.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
To the paint, here's Williams. Siakam pulls it in.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Jeffries. Finished off the break. Jeffries got his second bucket.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Raptors trail by 12. Now, here's Siakam. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. Here's Vezenkov. Elbow shot. Rebounded by the waiter. The waiter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jeffries. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jeffries got his 3rd basket of the night.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Vezenkov. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a closer look.
Substitution on the court.
To the middle. Here's Barnes. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
A tremendous finisher in close. Scotty Barnes is physical, and he's explosive.
Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got the waiter, and it's Bates in at the small forward position. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the waiter in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He added 29 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. The level he played at in that one was incredible. He always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
To the inside, here's Mendez. Good D by Siakam. Raptors leading by 3. Passes it to Barnes. Bates grabs the miss.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And stolen by Siakam. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
The quick thinking of Siakam using his athleticism and length to pounce on steals.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Here's the waiter. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. Pass to Vizenko. Now Dick. Off target with the jump hook. Pistons trailed by 3 and stolen by Siakam. Tries to the hoop. Dick can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Kept alive. The shot by Sharch, no good.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And for player Steve, being traded is always a possibility. Deep down, how challenging is it hearing your name in the rumor mill?
Kevin, it's very challenging, especially when you're happy where you are and your family is happy. No question, it's one of the few downsides of being an NBA player, being traded.
Here's Bates. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Barnes outside. Pass to Vizenko. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 5 assists tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Bates. The pass to the waiter. He kicks to Jeffries. Tries again. Yep, that one goes. Jeffries got 11. Raptors leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Flynn. Pass to Barnes. The 15-footer. Rebounded by the waiter. The waiter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Flynn's got it. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stretch for the Raptors?
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Here's Siakam following the bucket by the Pistons. Back to Flynn. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Pistons trail by 9. The waiter passes to Bates. Outside Flynn. Pass to Vizenko. That's tipped. Here's the waiter, covered by Siakam. The waiter passes to Saric. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Barnes outside. Here's Vezenkov. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Dick, that's good. Dick's got 6 points.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Cortez. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors going into the... break.
62. The Pistons, 52. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Endor in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. And good that time. Endor's got the lead up to 12 now for Toronto. And, well, Detroit shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Mendes. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Endor. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And they call an illegal swing here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's the waiter. Murray, the pass to the waiter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. The waiter's got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons. And the Raptors shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Now here's Poeltl. He's covered closely. Endor with the bucket.
What vision from Poeltl, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
The waiter passes to Ewing. Here's the waiter. Thompson outside, beyond the arc. Another 3 for Detroit.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Raptors leading by 6. Here's Endor. Comes up empty down low.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The waiter passes to Murray. Here's the waiter. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the 3-point shot. The waiter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Saturday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Monday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta.
And for that game against Indiana, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Lewis checked in for Toronto. Siakam kicks to Endor. Lewis against Thompson. 5 on the clock. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. The waiter passes to Ewing. No good on the shot. Good D by Siakam. Lewis on the way. And Toronto turns it over again. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Yeah, take a look at Ewing. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Here's the waiter following the score by Jakob Poeltl. And stolen by Siakam. Down low. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here. Entirely new group now out there. And stolen by Flynn. All alone and finished off by Siakam.
Having a big who can run the floor is obviously a value. What I like about Siakam, he can finish in so many ways.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Raptors leading by 10. Outside Flynn. Pulls it from the elbow. No good there. Detroit's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I think the mid-range game has been a go-to option for them in this game. And when it's working like it is for them, I see no reason to make a change.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Now here's Smart. Still yet to score. Flynn with it. Williams picks him up. A nice shot by Flynn.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Here's Smart. Passes it to the wing. Here's Bates. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. A pass to Šarić. Detroit needs to get off a shot.
All right, a moment to see the stats for the waiter. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 20 assists, and over 4.5 steals a game. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And here is Barnes after the three-pointer from the waiter. Lewis outside. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Šarić. Here's Bates, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Right now, let's have a moment to check out the NBA's best three-point shooters. Well, you look at the waiter, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
And the Pistons making a change here. Jeffries has checked in, picked his pocket. The waiter passes to Jeffries.
Yeah, a moment here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado, and more often than not, he prevails. He gets it in there. Barnes has got 15 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The waiter passes to Jeffries. Here's Smart. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Vazenkov's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, it's stolen. Here's the waiter, covered by Flynn. The waiter passes to Smart. Here's the waiter. Good, and Smart gets the assist. The waiter's got 12 now in this quarter.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
And that one's good, Barnes. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Stolen. The waiter passes to Smart, shoots over Flynn, and there's another one for the Pistons.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition, something also he's improved at.
Barnes outside. Doesn't get the finger roll.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter.
95.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, they've got Ewing, Waiter out there with Thompson, and it's Jeffries in at the 5. The waiter misses. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, and that one misses from Endor. The Pistons trailing. The waiter passes to Mendes.
Toronto foul. That's his third personal foul.
Makes it. The next one could tie it up.
Shooting for Detroit.
And it's tied up with that one. Here's Endor. That one misses. Excellent D there from the waiter. Now the dish to Jeffries. To the wing right side. Pistons passing it around. Pass to Ewing. Here's the waiter. Shot clock at 6. Thompson for the triple. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And he drives in, and he slams it one-handed.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
For 3, Ewing drains the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Now the Raptors moving it up. Passes to Endor. Lets it go from deep. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game. Murray's checked in for Detroit.
First team foul. Pistons substitution.
Here's the waiter. Murray, good. And the Pistons lead by 3.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Anunoby kicks to Endor. And there's the foul. It's on the waiter.
Number 17.
That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Barnes. And the layup's good off the glass. Barnes has got 19 points.
The paint is where Barnes is most dangerous. He attacks without hesitation.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here is Pirtle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul.
Ray, talking about Jakob Pirtle, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
You talk about a guy who is hitting his stride. Jakob Pirtle has grown into his own potential and is delivering on the floor. A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They get it again. Mendez. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
There's the pass to Pirtle. Good D by Thompson. Pistons have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And here are the Raptors now. After the basket by Detroit, Barnes passes to Pirtle. And it's blocked. To the middle, here's Ewing. Good D by Barnes. Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Endor. Fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Barnes sends it back.
What an effort from Scotty, an impact player on both ends.
Snatched up. And the dunk by Barnes.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
And that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. The waiter passes to Mendez. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Siakam, that's good. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Nice balance from the big man. Siakam understands how to absorb contact and still finish. You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Here's the waiter. The Raptors getting the bucket. Kicks it to Ewing. pass to the waiter. 6 on the shot clock. Murray, the pass to the waiter. Back to Murray. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. They've held a 12-point lead early. It's good from long range.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second three of this half, third of the night.
Ewing, and then Ewing with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Raptors with the lead. To the inside. Here's Dick. Rejected by Murray. The three from Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
The waiter passes to Thompson. So the wing on the left. Dishes it to Murray. Here's the waiter on the wing. Ewing pulls from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Diggs got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And stolen by Barnes. Passes it to Purtle. Jick with it. For the three. Endor with the bucket. And it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And there's the pass to Thompson. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And he'll shoot free throw. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good. And Toronto making a change. Anunoby's checked in, and he makes both free throws. Pistons trail by 9. Feeds to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Toronto calls timeout.
We love to give away shirts to our loudest fans. Now is that time.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Scotty Barnes.
Well, he's got his field goal percentage in the high 50s. And that says a lot about how well he's been able to kind of exploit the gaps in the defense. His motion, his ability to find open spots on the floor, you can definitely see the difference.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Anunoby after the miss from the waiter. Anunoby passes to Purtle. Headshot off. Good D by Thompson. Pistons trail by 8. In the corner, Murray with it. A 3-ball, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here's Endor, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Raptors ball.
Here's Endor, and there's the foul. It's on the way. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and to the ball. Will be headed to the free throw line. The first one falls.
At the line for Toronto.
And so he makes both from the line.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
And that one, good. And that's 13 points now in the game from Azar Thompson. Toronto leading by 8. Here's Endor. Jake with it. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen. And they bump this.
So it's Toronto winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to.